Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a little video on the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. I'm going to give you guys a review on this product and I'll try all of them on my lips so you can see what they look like on the lips. So if you would like to see what I think about the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette, then please keep watching. So this is the box that it comes in. It comes with 18 total shades, but 13 of them are actual lipstick shades, and then 5 of them are primary shades that you're supposed to use to mix the other shades with so that you could create your own custom colors. But you can also use the primary shades just as lipsticks on their own if you want, but they're gonna be super bold because they're red, yellow, blue, black, and white. So that's if you want a really bold lip. So mine doesn't look new anymore because I used it. The first 2 rows are all lipstick shades, then the one over here is another lipstick shade, and then the 5 over here are the primary shades. And then it also comes with a double-sided brush. So one side of the brush is a lip brush and then the other side is a little spatula so that you could scoop the product out with the spatula and then mix it on the little plate. And then it comes with this little plate. It's in a little sleeve. So this is the little mixing plate that it comes with. It's just a little metal plate so you can mix the colors on. So these are all the shades. They're really pretty shades. There's actually a lot of neutrals in this palette, which I was surprised when I first looked at it. I thought that there were going to be a lot of shades that I wouldn't really wear, but actually when I took a look at it and tried them on, a lot of them are actually very wearable. Here is the spatula that it comes with. So on the one side there's a brush and then the other side is that spatula. Honestly, when I first saw this palette launched on, I think, Anastasia's website or on their Instagram or something, I'm not sure where I first saw it. When I first saw that it was coming out, I thought it looked amazing. Like, I was so excited for it. I think it's because it includes the spatula and the brush and the little mixing plate. So you kind of feel like you're an artist, and it makes the whole process of doing makeup feel even more like an art process, if that makes sense, because you can scoop the colors out and mix them to make your own shades. And I think that just seems like so much fun. It's like if an artist was actually painting a picture and they're using the paints to mix them up on the little plate. It really caught my eye and I was really excited to get it and try it out. So I ordered it as soon as it was available, but honestly now I'm kind of on the fence on whether or not I think it's worth it and whether or not I actually like it. Okay, so first of all, for the formula, I think the formula is okay because some of these lipsticks don't have that great of pigmentation. Well, they're pigmented, but when I was applying them to my lips, the more that you brush it on and try to blend it out and make it look like everything is the same color and the same opacity, if that makes sense. It kind of looks patchy and it doesn't really stay in place. But it didn't happen with all of them. It only happens with certain shades. I don't know why. So the formula of the different shades kind of varies. And then another thing, it's just not practical and easy to use. This is not something that you can take with you and like keep in your purse and touch up throughout the day. I mean, you can technically, but it's not realistic and it's not something that a lot of people would do. If you're on the go and you go out of the house, you're not going to want to carry this big bulky palette to reapply your lipsticks. And the main draw, I think, of this palette is that you can mix them to create your own color. But the whole problem is that if you create a custom color at home when you're mixing them and you apply it to your lips and then you go out and it fades throughout the day, or say you go out and you drink something or you eat something, your lipstick is going to wear off a little bit and then you're going to need to touch it up. But then if you actually bring this with you, you're going to have to actually mix them and then apply it and make sure you get the same shade. So that would just be kind of a pain to do that on the go. It's not really something that I think a lot of people would want to do. But then on the other hand, I think this is nice to have so that if you do want to create some color that you don't already have at home, or if there's like a specific shade that you want to use on your lips but you don't want to buy a full-size product, then this is nice to have because then you can just make it yourself and basically have a lot of freedom to do any kind of lip shade you want. If it's like a holiday or something, or a special event where you want to have a certain color that's unique that you're not gonna necessarily have the full size of, like for example with festival season, I know Coachella just happened last weekend, but a lot of times for events like that you want to wear really bold different colors, like maybe blue or purple, shades that you wouldn't normally typically wear, or maybe you would wear but you don't want to buy the full size of that because you're not going to get a lot of use out of it. So this is nice for those types of events, but just on a day-to-day basis I don't think it's something that is really that useful, because I would rather just carry the lipstick with me and have it to touch up throughout the day and not have to worry about mixing it to create the right shade, or have to carry this whole thing around just to be able to use this specific lipstick or something like that. So in terms of the formula, they are all a matte formula, but they're not as long lasting as a liquid lipstick. There are some liquid lipsticks, like for example even the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks and the Ofra liquid lipsticks and the Stila liquid lipsticks, they are basically transfer proof when you apply them, and then once they dry down, if you eat or drink something, barely anything comes off of the lips and they wear really well throughout the day. These are not like that. They do look matte on your lips, but they don't wear all day like those do. They don't dry down and stay put. They do last longer than a traditional lipstick that is just a regular creamy formula, but they don't last as long as a liquid lipstick. But as far as the colors go, I do really like the color selection. I like all of the shades of the actual lipsticks that they give you, and then it's nice to have the primary color so that you can customize any of the shades that it comes with. One more downside of this palette is that the white shade is the same size as all of the other shades, but I feel like, at least in my opinion, I feel like the white shade is the one that I would use the most out of the primary shades, because that's the one that I would use basically with any shades to lighten anything. If I want to create a lighter pink or a lighter blue or a lighter purple, I only used this basically once so far when I was filming the video, and I've already hit the pan in the white, if you could see in here. I mean, I still have a lot left, but I've already hit the pan. It would be nice if the white shade was maybe double the size or something like that, or if they just sold the white shade on its own so that when you run out you don't have to buy another palette. And then with this mixing plate, I found that it's easier to mix the colors on the back of my hand rather than using this plate. When you scoop some out with the spatula and then when you put it on here and you go to mix it with the brush or with the spatula with either side, you end up spreading the product around so much. It just is really difficult to mix on here, and you end up spreading the product around and you have to use more product than you actually need to apply to your lips, so then you waste a lot of product. I personally have found that it's better to use the back of my hand. I just scoop some out, put it on the back of my hand and mix it up, and then I just apply it from there. And I feel like the warmth from your skin kind of warms up the lipstick a little bit and makes it a little bit creamier and easier to blend, but that's just what I've experienced. I think this would be good if you are a professional makeup artist and you're doing makeup for other people, for clients, because then you could be more sanitary and clean this between each use, so that you could just scoop them on and have a clean palette to work with. But for my own use, since I'm not a professional makeup artist and I'm just doing my own makeup, I think it's easier for me to use the back of my hand. So overall, I feel like this is something that you might want to get if you like to collect makeup and you are a makeup junkie, you're obsessed with makeup, and you just like to get new releases of products when they come out. If you're very creative and you like to be able to create your own looks, then I think this would be really great for you. Or if you're an actual makeup artist, like a professional makeup artist, and you're gonna use this on clients, I think this would be really good. But if you were just a regular person doing your makeup that likes makeup, then I wouldn't necessarily say this is something that you need to invest in, because I feel like it's not going to get that much use. So let me know down below in the comments if you have tried this out and what you think about it. But I would say that if you do want to get this, get it during the Sephora VIP sale, which is right now. I think it's for a week. I'm not sure. I think so. Or at Ulta when they're having 20% off. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope that this helps you decide whether or not you wanted to purchase this product. And I don't want to say that I'm bashing this product. I think it is a good product. I think they did a good job with the formula and the design, and I think the colors are really pretty and everything with the packaging is great. I just personally don't think I'm going to get that much use out of it, so that's the downside for me. But that's just my own opinion. If you like this palette, that's great. I'm really happy that you like it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep up with my videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!